What's up, YouTube? Just hollering back at y'all, touching back bases on today. Just wanted to rap a little bit about what's going on in the news, and one of the biggest stories right now which is kind of ridiculous and sad at the same time, is we've all heard about it. The four Americans that were kidnapped like 2 or 3 days ago. And it started off, the story originated as four Americans are kidnapped in Mexico. And I heard it on the radio this morning. I was listening to the morning news, which we usually do. My family, we listen to the news just to see what's going on the radio, not on TV, just on the radio. Local news just to see what's going on, like traffic, weather, like anything happening, any events going on, just to get us like abreast on the day. And we heard that come across, the news was on 4 Americans killed. Then I heard the names. And then I heard my wife. I said, 4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico, and I heard the names. I'm like, they sound like they were black. That's the first thing I said to my wife. And then the next thing I said, they must were over there like trying to get BBLs and stuff, just joking, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just thinking. Why are they over there in Mexico or whatever? Then, later on today, get the news, 2 had been killed. I'm like, damn, what's up? Like, what's going on with that? And 2 survived. Then you start seeing videos of them, I guess the Mexicans dragging the people from the car into like a truck bed in the middle of the street, and you see guys with bulletproof vests on and guns or whatnot. I'm like, dang, it's crazy. So later on in the story, you start hearing that they were coming across the border where Brownsville is, and I guess they had just gotten to Mexico. And the narrative that you're hearing right now is that they were crossing some type of checkpoint, or they were mistaken as smugglers or drug smugglers or human smugglers, and they got to some type of, I guess, beef with the checkpoint, and they were trying to say they disregarded it or whatnot. I don't know, but it's all type of little stories about that. And I guess the vehicle got shot up. And in the event of the vehicle got shot up, 2 of them died. But just reading reports just 2 hours later, says they got shot, the vehicle got shot like a day or 2 ago, and the people who shot the van up they found out they were Americans, put them in another vehicle and started moving from house to house and tried to give medical support, I guess, to the ones that were shot that were not dead, and trying to move from house to house. And I guess they finally found them. And from what we know now, the 2 that survived are back in the United States, and the 2 that are deceased are being, if they haven't already, been flown back today. And I just want to say my condolences to those families, and it's never anything that's good that comes out of this, you know what I'm saying? But it's just some things I want to discuss in regards to this. And people haven't been making it political, but I'm going to be the first one to make it political. Just out the gate. First thing that comes to my head, if Trump was in office, this never would have happened. Could have, though, but I don't think so. 2, if this happened on Trump's watch, he would have been already out in front of it, in front of the media, giving a scathing rebuke of Mexico, the cartels. Trump probably would have been sending threats, terroristic threats, to Mexico and the Mexican cartels as we speak right now. This would have bolstered support for the border wall and more security, which it should be, and clamping down on the drugs and the cartels bringing all the drugs and stuff back and forth over the border. For cartels to have checkpoints of their own and not the government, that'll be a problem. And I think Trump would have been all over this, and this would have been red meat to the base, just supporting what he's saying, because this should have never happened. This should have never happened. And one thing about Trump being in office, Trump used to play crazy, and people who say he's bad, he's dangerous, he's crazy. No, he playing crazy so other people will be scared. You know what I'm saying? Other countries. And I can guarantee you, those people that shot that van up, if Trump was in office, they would have thought twice, 3 times, 4 times about shooting that vehicle up, because they already know repercussions. It's going to be some problems, because like we say back at home, Trump ain't going. And I really do believe this probably wouldn't happen. Just one, because the border, what all they got going on with all the drugs and stuff and human trafficking flowing back and forth over the border, it's high. It's on high alert. It's like the cartels are making a lot of money. They're very active on that border now. And I really do believe they probably are controlling the border, and they're running their little checkpoints, you know, because there's a lot of money and illegal drugs and illegal humans and kids being crossed across that border every day. And it's high intensity there because it's a lot of illegal money and illegal things going on. So you're going to have violence and things like that. And that's my problem with this whole thing. Is where's the executive branch of the United States right now coming out? Why isn't Bozo Biden on TV right now sending a stern rebuke to the Mexican government and the cartels and telling them we're not going to be victims and this is not going to go unpunished? You know what I'm saying? You should have every Mexican official and law enforcement scared to death right now. They should be going around doing sweeps, doing everything, just arresting anybody right now, trying to show the United States, hey, we're capable of running and controlling our country, and we don't want y'all coming over here doing it. Just like in the hood, when it's a whole bunch of murders happen, what happens next? The feds come down. Feds come in sweeping, and they arrest, and then you got your local police. They start setting up roadblocks. Local police start pulling over people for anything, harassing everybody when there's a couple killings. Then you got the feds that come in because you got to show we have control. And our government should be right there on top of it right now, putting heat, making everybody uncomfortable right now down there in that little town of Mexico. And the border. The border should be on lock. There should be repercussions ASAP. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we got the real Manchurian candidate in office. I don't see why people don't see that. The real Manchurian candidate in office right now, just being controlled. He's just a robot puppet mouth. He damn near could be a clone, man. But it's just sad because these people should have never lost their life. And I don't think, like I said, if Orange Man Bad was in there, this would have never happened. This would have never happened. But the other thing I can say on their side, I ain't gonna say we got to do nothing, but it's a problem when you're going overseas for cosmetic surgeries. Not to like legit places to have cosmetic surgery, because we already know 9 times out of 10 if you're going to Mexico for cosmetic surgery, probably a bootleg doctor. It's probably a doctor that's playing the role of a fake doctor playing the role of a real doctor. You're going over there. You don't know what you're getting into. You've already heard all the stories about women going to other countries to have BBLs, tummy tucks. You done heard the nightmare stories. You done heard about them dying over there. You heard about them getting scammed out of money. Because at first I thought it was either they were going over there for like cosmetic surgery, and Mexicans over there knew they had money and they robbed them. I also thought it could have been they were over there trying to get some dope or something, and you know, but that's kind of hard. But you had to really be clicked in because it was like 3 guys and a female. So were they over there trying to get some work too? I don't know, but anyway it go, you shouldn't be going over there driving in a car to Mexico to go get plastic surgery. Is it really that worth it? It's our people, our women are gonna have to change. It's a sickness to me. It's a sickness when you really gotta think you gotta go over there. It's that serious where I got to go out of the country and risk my life for an ass or for a tummy tuck. Something you can do naturally if you work hard at it, and I believe you'll get more joy out of the process if you actually work out to get the results you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous. And it makes sense though, because right now it's tax time, and a lot of people get money in tax time. This is what they do. Like in the hood, they buy cars when it's tax time. It used to never be cosmetic surgery, but women would buy cars, new furniture sets, new clothes, new shoes, and take trips. This is like hood folks' Christmas, hood adults' Christmas with kids, because they get all this money. And that's what they usually buy. They spend it on clothes, well, cars first, car accessories, clothes, trips. That's 9 times out of 10 what they spend it on. And women, most definitely, cars, clothes, trips, and now the cosmetic surgeries. And number one, I believe, probably is BBLs. BBLs, then tummy tucks. Black women ain't too much messed up about breasts. They will get a lift. They might, if they just got some, small, they will get a little bigger. But usually BBLs and tummy tucks. And that's where they spend their money, especially with income tax. That was a call, but that's what they spend their money on right now, and it's just something that needs to stop, man. And the lust for vanity is probably one of the reasons they was in this situation, unfortunately. But it never should have happened. Not blaming them, but it never should have happened. And then one other thing, where's all that black and brown pride? Where's all that black and brown unity at? Where are all the Hispanic organizations calling this out and standing with the black Americans on this? Where are they at? Democrats always try to speak this false narrative and this false idea of black and brown pride and black and brown unity and black and brown this, black and brown. It's no such thing as black and brown. Although we don't have anything against the Hispanic community, I love the Hispanic community. My wife will tell you, I do a lot in the Hispanic community. Not do a lot for them, but I spend a lot of money in the Hispanic community. I love Mexican restaurants. I love Mexican culture and the Mexican people, and just Hispanic people in general. But we are not a group together. We're not linked up on nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just not. But they try to push that and run that. Where is it at now? Where's black and brown pride? Where's Hispanic groups and Hispanic people coming up calling this out, what happened today? Where are they at? They're nowhere to be found. Nowhere. You don't see nobody coming out saying how bad this is or giving their condolences and saying what we're going to do for the black community. This is another thing. We as a community, the black community, we don't even have any organizations or anything or networks or groups that can apply retribution for this or do anything to negatively impact them for what's happened. Because just believe if it was the Jewish community, the Asian community, you would have heard something by now. There would have been some smoke already. It would have been problems. Somebody would have to do something. But yeah, this is just a short video talking about the 4 people, unfortunately, that were kidnapped and 2 that passed away. Like I said, rest in peace and my condolences to those people and their families. But like I said, it never should have happened, and we need leadership that's on watch that can actually put fear in these type of people's minds when they would never even do nothing like this. That's why we need my guy, Orange Man Bad, back in 2024. Holla at your boy, this DJ the Bell Bondsman.